Okay, let's take a look at types of estates. Types of estates or ownership, if you want to kind of think about it that way. But estates is a better way to think about it. We have two basic estates in real estate. We have the freehold estate and the non-freehold estate. And I know these are kind of like old-fashioned terms, I get that, but hey, that's what they are. Freehold is basic ownership. Basic ownership. A freehold is basic ownership. Sometimes we call this a fee simple. The fee simple would be the most common type of freehold. And the definitive aspect of a freehold estate is that it's for an unlimited duration. When you buy something like, I don't know what I'd buy here. I don't know, about this pair of glasses right here. I now own those glasses and they're mine forever. Wicked forever. Basically, I own it. It's for an unlimited duration. Well, not unlimited, sometimes, but effectively unlimited. A non-freehold estate is possession. So you don't own it, you possess it. What type of thing do you own but not possess? Like an apartment, right, or a rental car, because possession is when you rent or lease. Sometimes this would be called also a less than freehold, or sometimes it might even be called a leasehold. Just some alternate vocabulary words for non-freehold. Hint, hint. Remember, they love to use the alternate vocabulary words. So possession is just when you're renting and leasing. And of course, possession is for a limited duration. You rent a car when you're on vacation, you got to bring it back after whatever the agreed upon period of time is, because eventually if you don't bring it back, they make the simple conclusion that what? If you don't bring it back, that you stole it, of course. And if you stay in an apartment beyond your lease agreement, and there is, how do I want to say this, no agreement for you to keep on staying there, effectively you stole the apartment. Same idea. Now, when you do lease something out as a property owner, you grant the tenant the possession of the property. That's why the owner is going to be known as the lessor and the tenant is going to be known as the leasee, because the lessor gives the possession to the tenant who's the leasee, and the person who's the leasee receives the possession. So that's what happens when you rent out an apartment. Eventually, the lease will end, and when that happens, the possession reverts back to the owner. You might say to yourself, of course, Jack. Well, there's also another great vocabulary word called the reversionary right of possession. The reversionary right of possession, which means that after the lease of something, the owner gets it back. Of course. But, we kind of take that for granted. But believe it or not, there are some folks that kind of want to get rid of that, believe it or not. But that's a topic for another day. These are your basic types of estates that you need to know for the exam. Freehold versus non-freehold with their, of course, alternate vocabulary words. And the duration aspect is a really good test question.